A new manufacturing plant is opening the door for new jobs and new business opportunities in East Alabama.
A beautiful October weekend ahead for us here in East Alabama. We'll have the complete forecast detail.
Local teams score big wins and one is making waves. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Wellborn Cabinets, headquartered in Clay County, officially opened its new First Haven cabinetry facility in the Oxford West Industrial Park on Thursday. Wellborn CEO Johnny Simpson says the 250,000 square foot plant already employs 85 workers and can produce 1,000 cabinets per day. With future expansion of the full 60-acre site, production will double and the number of jobs will increase to 400. Simpson says this new facility is environmentally friendly and recycles 90% of its waste. He credits the recent imposition of tariffs on imported kitchen components for protecting American jobs and ensuring that facilities such as the one in Oxford can reach their full potential. Simpson says the new plant sources 99% of its components from American suppliers, reinforcing his company's commitment to domestic production. Oxford Mayor Alton Kraft said that as soon as he heard that Wellborn was looking for a new location, he contacted Calhoun County Economic Development Council Director Don Hopper. He credited the EDC with working with the Wellborn family to bring them to this city. Wellborn Cabinet will use this Oxford facility to produce a new entry-level cabinetry line called First Haven. It features laminated doors and frames designed for both new construction and entry-level remodeling. The Center Fire Department was called to a downtown grocery store Thursday afternoon after a pickup truck ran through the front of the store. The firefighters said they got the call shortly after 1 o'clock to the Pick and Save store in the 1400 block of West Main Street. The Center Police Department, Cherokee County Rescue Services, Floyd EMS, and Cherokee County EMA also responded and provided assistance at the scene. It took about an hour to clear the scene, they said. The Pick and Save will remain closed until further notice, pending evaluation and repairs. The accident remains under investigation. When we come back, the great toilet paper war of 2025 has turned into a social media phenomenon and a major fundraiser for some local charities.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
In recent days, news about Heflin's great toilet paper war of 2025 has filled social media feeds nationwide. Now it's filling food banks that feed Cleburne County residents in need of a helping hand. It all started when Heflin Police Chief Ross McGlawn met with some members of the Cleburne County High School class of 2026. He allowed them to roll his department's office instead of homes and then posted the results on Facebook. Soon the photos went viral and the war was on. In the middle of the good-natured pranks, State Farm insurance agent Judd Edwards decided to get involved by donating ammunition, that is rolls of toilet paper, to the combatants. Then he came up with the idea of doing some good for his community.
So for every roll of toilet paper donated, we are going to donate a canned good or a box good to Hearts. And thankfully, we have gotten an overwhelming response from people donating, whether they drive up and like some people are poking their head and going, hey, I'm putting this in the trash can. Some people are just coming and dumping it in the trash can. Some people are having it shipped here. Like I said, we've received boxes from Nebraska, Texas, Tennessee, all over the United States today, the past couple of days. And so it's been a great response. We're just tallying up where it's coming from, how many it is. We're trying to keep the trash cans filled. Anything extra we're keeping out, and then as people come and grab it, we're putting it back in there. And so it's been a little bit of a challenge, but we're keeping a running tally of it. We've actually had people send canned goods. We've had people drop off canned goods as well. So we're going to start batch delivering that down to Hearts now, because I don't want to wait till the end of the month and then have to back a 18-wheeler up to them.
The next business to get involved was WM Grocery. General Manager Luke Bowman is Edwards' neighbor. When the men started talking about Edwards' donations, Bowman decided that his store should also do its part.
Instead of us just, sitting back and letting it be, I said we're going to get involved, and for every roll that's purchased here at WM, and they tell us that they're going to donate it to Judd and to the war, then we are going to match every roll and donate as well. And so the real winner is Hearts of Cleveland and all this, and it's just been fun to be a part of it.
So far, the real winners of the TP war are the people who rely on Hearts of Cleveland for food and other forms of support. Executive Director Robbie Mobley says that she was caught off guard by the generosity that's already made a big difference for her operation.
It has filled up our food pantries. We have 2 of them, so they are all but stocked now, which is amazing. And we still have 2 weeks to go with the food drive. But donations are pouring in from all over the nation, not just Cleveland County. It's amazing how far this has reached out. And I think it's because of that community pride, that community spirit, everybody wanting to join together.
Mobley says the friendly rivalry between the police and high school seniors has demonstrated a community spirit that she believes Heflin needs.
I commend the seniors, especially with their reaching out to an alumni who is going through cancer, which is one of our programs here too, and coming together and raising money. We at Hearts are known for not only the food, but other aspects, other programs that we have, and the cancer program is one of them. Everyone coming together, joining forces, putting their arms around this one family that's suffering. That's what we do at Hearts. That's what the community is all about.
Back in his office where it all began, Chief McGlawn says that the TP battles, the charitable donations, and all the social media attention have given Heflin a hearty dose of good publicity.
I'm having a hard time keeping up with the social media presence at this point, but people have reached out to me, I think, from every state at this point. And something, Heflin was relatively unknown before. There are a ton of comments on Facebook saying, I want to come visit you. I want to come down there. This is the kind of town I want to live in. I'm thinking about moving down there. I'm checking Zillow ads to see if there's any available real estate, that kind of stuff. Like it's, and I'm sure a lot of it is, probably in jest, but I think a lot of people next time they're coming through this part of the country on I-20 or something may exit off, come up here and we've had toilet paper deliveries from out of town today. They drove all the way up here to deliver it. And those people are going to stop and buy gas. They're going to eat at our restaurants. They're going to. There was 2 hikers this morning that came off the Pinhoti Trail and were walking around town just to look at all the different houses that were being rolled.
A homeless shelter that provides a safe nighttime haven is now starting a new weekend project. Details are coming up.
Are you game day ready? WM Grocery has everything you need to fire up the grill. Hot dogs, brats, sausage, ribs, juicy steaks, fresh ground beef and chicken, plus all the grill accessories you need to make your tailgate a success. Wherever you're tailgating, stop by and see us in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and Piedmont. WM Grocery, where game day begins.
Get up to 70% off on items throughout the store this weekend with Miller Outdoor Living and Decor's Christmas Open House and Fall Clearance Sale. Visit their year-round Christmas room and save 30% on Christmas trees, decorations, and more. Get 40% off all fall merchandise with even bigger discounts on select indoor and outdoor decor. Join them Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for refreshments, door prizes, and deep discounts at Miller Outdoor Living and Decor, Highway 431 in Sachs.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Starting next Friday, the Martha's Hope Homeless Shelter in downtown Anniston will launch its weekend day room. It's designed to be a safe, calm space where the homeless population can recharge and join volunteer-led enrichment activities. The day room will be open to any homeless individual each Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Martha's Hope Director Kyle Bryan says weekend day rooms have been shown to provide safe spaces that reduce 911 calls, ease the strain on businesses and public safety, and connect people with housing. He calls it a humane and cost-effective approach to meet the community's needs. The center is now looking for volunteers willing to lead enrichment hours for the day room. Some of the suggested classes are crafting, crocheting, woodworking, drawing, journaling, book club, and yoga. Other suggestions are also welcome. The center is also raising funds for durable, easy-to-clean furniture for the space. Anyone willing to help is asked to contact Julie Talley at jtalley@uweca.org to get started. Well, the weekend's here, and a touch of fall is in the air. John Holders in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with a look at what we can expect in the coming days.
Mike, the weekend is looking spectacular all across East Alabama. Warm days, cool nights. The complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama is next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Celebrate Halloween with Old Noble. From spooky decor and frightfully fun gifts to cozy touches that make your home the perfect haunted hideaway, Old Noble has everything you need to get into the spirit of the season. And while you're here, don't forget to check out our locally branded merchandise, the perfect treat for showing off your hometown pride this fall. Stop by Old Noble in downtown Anniston today and make this Halloween one to remember.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
We oftentimes talk about around the year those cobalt blue skies that we have here in Alabama in October, and today was a perfect example of that. Look at the blue sky and sunshine today here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston, and here today at the Pool Doctor Weather Center. It was beautiful today. 76 for the high here in the Pool Doctor Weather Center today. That's a little bit below average, actually. This morning we were down in the 50s, 58, a little bit above the average, but that number is going to change overnight tonight. Coming up tonight across East Alabama, it's going to be a fantastic Friday night. Clear and cool, no chance of rain in the forecast. 53 if you've been waiting for some fall weather, you got it. Coming up tonight under clear skies, going to be very nice. Coming up tomorrow, simply a spectacular Saturday coming up. Again, a day much like today. We'll start off in the morning with plenty of sunshine at 9 a.m. at 60 degrees, very pleasant. Lunchtime tomorrow, any outdoor activity you've got planned, it's going to be great. 72 for the high. And then tomorrow afternoon, we continue rolling on with the good weather. No rain, no clouds, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit warmer than today, 78 degrees, very, very nice, right where we should be for the first half of October here in East Alabama. Here's the 7-day forecast. It's pretty simple. All sunshine, no chance of rain, highs mainly in the 80s, nighttime lows mainly in the 50s. That's the forecast. After tomorrow, we go back in the 80s on Sunday. We'll be back into the low 80s by the middle part of next week. The coldest mornings coming up, 50 degrees. Might see some upper 40s Sunday morning. Same deal on Monday morning. Then we get back into the mid-50s across the region. But again, we just don't see any end in sight to this good weather. We need some rainfall. But in the meantime, we'll just enjoy this fantastic October weather. Highs in the 80s, nighttime lows mainly in the 50s all the way through. Let's take a look now at the next several days. Cooler mornings all across the state. This is going to be the big deal. We've had some days with temperatures in the 70s and 80s, average to below average temperatures, but we really haven't had a whole lot of cool mornings. We've had those mornings where we've still been in the mid to upper 60s. That changed last night. That's for sure going to change over the next week or so. As you see, no chance of rain, but look at the green there. The green means 50s. These are minimum temperatures all across the state of Alabama in the central and northern sections. And as you can see, plenty of 50s. Look at that. Even in Gadsden, looks like we might see some upper 40s there in Gadsden, around 49 degrees on Sunday and Monday mornings. A sure sign that fall is on the way. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with your Saturday day at a glance, and we've got your breakfast forecast coming your way on Sunday morning and on Monday morning right here on EAN. And I'll be back here Monday night for EAN Local News as we'll detail the forecast for the work week ahead coming up on Monday. We've got Friday night sports coming up. Colby Amos is back at you after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
Oxford High School Yellow Jackets volleyball team is celebrating a big win after defeating the Alexandria Valley Cubs in a doubleheader to claim the county championship. Coach Wendy McKibben shared her thoughts on the game and what it means for her team.
I think the first set we played a little timid. We weren't as aggressive and as sharp as we normally are, and I just told them after the first set we had to have confidence in ourselves and in our team and go out there and fight and leave everything you got on the line, and I thought we did that.
After a slow start, Oxford came back with an aggressive, strategic effort, taking advantage of key opportunities and shutting down Alexandria's runs. This marks the third year in a row that these two schools have met for the county championship, making the win even more meaningful.
And we fought through resilience and adversity, and I mean, we had nothing to lose tonight. So, I think it's a big deal to come up to JSU and play in this environment, give the kids an opportunity to play at a collegiate gym. I'm just very proud of how we did.
The victory was especially sweet considering Alexandria had won the past two county championships, and Oxford had lost both regular season matchups earlier this year. Strategic play, strong serving, and timed execution helped Oxford pull off the win. Coach McKibben talks about the upcoming games and how to execute to get the win.
We have Pill City and Shades Valley in our area. We're hosting the area tournament on May 15th. We will play the winner of the Pill City Shades Valley game. They play at 5 and we'll play at 6:30. So, I mean, we've got a strong area. You got to play from, once postseason starts, it's single elimination, so you got to be on your game.
Oxford's volleyball team is showing resilience, teamwork, and determination as they head into the postseason, hoping to keep the momentum going beyond the county championship.
I'm just proud of my kids and complete team effort and go big go.
The Anniston High School girls flag football team is on a roll this season, and their recent back-to-back games against Talladega showed just how much the team has been improving. Head coach Jessica Young shared her thoughts on the team's performance and what is working on the field.
My girls came out and they were really focused. They came out with a purpose. They came out so we can make corrections and make the team better. I like the way that they did show a lot of sportsmanship and amongst themselves and the other team.
Their next challenge will be Abbeville on October 16th, where the Bulldogs will look to turn a previous loss into a hard-fought victory at home.
Our next region games will be, I believe, October 28th. We play Fultondale and we'll play Ramsey as well. Those are two very tough opponents, and we just got to work hard and prepare for those games.
With playoffs just a month away, Anniston is already thinking ahead. Coach Young says there's always room for improvement, from running routes to communication, as the team prepares to finish this season strong.
There's always room for improvement. Being more focused, running routes better, communicating better.
The Bulldogs are showing determination, teamwork, and a winning attitude as they head into the rest of the season. With big games on flag football, we also have intense, close, hard-fought games on the football field as well. It was a thrilling night for Jacksonville State football as the Gamecocks pulled off a dramatic win over Sam Houston, edging out a 29-28 victory in a game that came down to the final seconds. 2 seconds left on the clock. Kicker Garrison Ripa became the hero of the night, drilling the game-winning field goal to secure the win for Jacksonville State. The Gamecocks battled through 4 quarters of tight competition, showing resilience on both sides of the ball in what was one of their most hard-fought games of the season. Ripa spoke with us after the game about the pressure of that final kick and what was going through his head. He lined it up saying, quote, "I honestly was pretty clear-headed going into it. I had my target lined out and I knew they were going to ice me. So after that, I just tried to get into a good swing through my head," end quote. The kick also was a personal best for Ripa, being a 52-yarder. It also capped off a strong offensive showing and a defensive stand that kept the Gamecocks within striking distance until the very end. Jacksonville State continues to build momentum, heading deeper into conference play, with their focus now turning to their next challenge ahead. Ripa also mentioned us about the team heading into conference play, saying, quote, "We just have to focus on what we can get better at on all 3 phases and get better during this short week against a good football team," end quote. Once again, Jacksonville State wins it 29-28 over Sam Houston, thanks to a clutch performance from Garrison Ripa, whose final kick sealed one of the most exciting finishes of the season. Friday Night Football is kicking off as we near the end of the season, with one regular season game happening yesterday in East Alabama. Coosa Christian football put on a dominant performance this week, taking down Cold Springs by a final score of 41-8. This win marks another strong showing for the Conquerors as they continue to make their push through region play. From the opening kickoff, Coosa Christian controlled the tempo on both sides of the ball. The offense found its rhythm early, putting together several long scoring drives led by quarterback Oliver Long with 190 passing yards. The defense stayed disciplined, forcing turnovers and keeping Cold Springs from finding any consistent success. Interim head coach Rush Propst's group showed balance and efficiency with strong execution in the run game and solid pass plays when needed to be. The defense unit also stood out, holding Cold Springs to just 1 score the entire night. With this 41-8 victory, Coosa Christian continues to show why they're one of the more complete teams in their region. The Conquerors will look to carry that momentum into next week as they move deeper into the second half of the season. There's a ton of other big matchups going on across East Alabama right now that will have big impacts on their region and could change the outcome of the playoffs. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles are traveling to Lincoln where they will face a tough physical team known for controlling the tempo on both sides of the ball. Jacksonville's offense has been finding its rhythm and the defense continues to tighten up week by week. Jacksonville needing this win to stay in the spot to possibly host a playoff game at home. Over in Alexandria, the Valley Cubs are preparing for a road trip to Asheville. Alexandria has been on a hot streak offensively, putting up big numbers in the past few weeks, and they aim to carry that momentum into this matchup. The defense will also play a key role as they face an Asheville squad that has shown flashes of explosive playmaking ability. The Valley Cubs needing a win here to keep them in safety for making a playoff run. With both Jacksonville and Alexandria heading into the heart of region play, these games will carry serious weight for postseason hopes. A win on the road could go a long way in setting the tone for the rest of the season. That's going to be all that we have for sports today. Mike, I hear that you have something very important to say, so back to you.
So tonight, we're taking a moment to say thank you. East Alabama Now is celebrating 3 incredible years of bringing you local news and community stories that you can trust. At that time, our audience has grown tremendously. with more than 10,000 followers and over 4 million views this year alone. We're so grateful for the support of all of our sponsors, city officials, and local businesses who help make our coverage possible. And of course, to our viewers and followers, thank you for being such a huge part of this success. We're proud to serve Calhoun, Cleburne, Etowah, Talladega, and St. Clair counties, and we look forward to many more years of growing together. Cheers to 3 years and many more to come. And as always, thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We sure appreciate all your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.